take Aiden to school. I have a doctor's appointment this morning. Don't drop it. Make sure you hold it out so they can see you.
Left.
Because you're walking around with a camera in your hand. Selfie. Ready for school? Alright, you ready to go to class?
Yep.
Okay. We are off to the doctor's office to get this out. We just dropped Aiden off at school. Sometimes we let him hold the camera. We're actually thinking about getting him his own camera. One that's not super expensive, but one that can still shoot at, you know, at our rate that we like to shoot at. So I don't know, I just think it'd be funny to have like an Aiden cam and watch him and see how he videographs himself. I don't know. I just think it would be fun to watch a 4-year-old, like, I don't know, like strap it to his chest and then watch the footage. Obviously he can't wear it to school because he can't video like at school with other kids. You know, you can't get other kids in your videos, so there's that. But I don't know, I just think it'd be, you know, fun to get his perspective on things, because I just, you know, you never know. But I took basically a Xanax 15 or so minutes ago, so I'm hoping that it's like full kicked in by the time my appointment starts, so that I'm feeling better, because I'm still super nervous. I remember getting it in, I was dreading getting it in, and then I knew immediately that I was going to dread getting it out. When I got it in, I actually had a complication where it got stuck in the, what is it? The thing? Applicator. The applicator, like the birth control stick got stuck in the applicator, and so she ended up having to jam it and bend it a whole bunch, and my arm was basically unusable for an entire week. I couldn't like lift it or use it. It was really, really, really painful. I begged them like for pain medicine because it hurts so bad. So they ended up giving me tramadol just because of the trauma up to my arm when they put it in. So I hope to God this is not going to be something similar, because that was really awful. So wish me luck on that. We're pretty early and on time, I think, so we have plenty of time to get there. So that's just kind of where we are at this point of the day. My boss wants me to come in. I was hoping to not come in, but wasn't really an option, so I will be in the office today. I don't know how long I'll last. You know, we'll just see. Lots of unknowns, which is, I think, the scary part for me, because I like to take control. So the fact that I just don't know the results or how this is going to go, if it's going to be easy or difficult, is a little scary to me. They say it's not supposed to hurt getting it out or put in, but mine was definitely painful. So we'll just see.
How are you feeling?
I feel like I'm gonna die.
I feel like you're gonna die.
If you can't breathe, I'm gonna die.
I don't think you're gonna
So
die.
scared.
Did you notice the IKEA lamp they had that we had a similar lamp to?
Yeah. It's nice. Places like nice.
Yeah. Would you feel better if I told you you looked pretty?
Yeah.
I think you look pretty. Wow.
Belly and go, oh yeah, you look about 14 weeks. And I'm like, actually, I'm not pregnant. I'm getting
Someone's paranoid.
I'm getting it out. Say bye.
Bye, evil thing of doom.
Look.
Yeah.
That is so easy. You can even see where.
They just need to go like an inch or like a millimeter or two over to not hit your scar, and then you're good.
Yeah. Look at all the prep work. They're gonna use those scissors right there. Actually, they laid out next to my medical tray. Those scissors right there.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they need. Just right open. Or even these ones. These other ones look sharper.
I'm sure it's like what the plastic surgeon is. They're gonna use the highlighter and the Sharpie right there. They're gonna mark it up. They're gonna mark it up with the Sharpie and the highlighter. They're gonna take those scissors and go. Where's the stitch kit? Stitch me up.
She's crazy. It's like first person view.
Can't see from the side, so you're gonna hit by the door when they come in and laugh.
The doctor's office has a rule about no recording, so couldn't record the removal. She's a little sad.
I didn't even watch it, but that's
She didn't even watch it. It was super easy. We actually watched some YouTube videos last night of a couple doctors that did it super easy, and hers was actually even easier than those. It was. Here's her awesome Band-Aid. It's got steri strips, and then it's got a Band-Aid, and then it's got. Oh, you say I talk too quiet, so I'm talking loud enough.
Doctor's office.
Maybe I should do this outside. And then a pressure bandage. So. She's doing fine.
Yeah, the worst part was just the numbing.
Like I said, the whole time the lidocaine was going to hurt worse than the whole thing, and it did.
Yeah, it's fine.
But she was a trooper.
Glad it's out. We are headed to work. Randy's going to drop me off. I just didn't feel comfortable driving because I really didn't know how this was going to go. Like I said, it wasn't as bad. I wish I could have filmed it because it really wasn't as bad and it would have been helpful, but I'm super dramatic about things and it really wasn't that bad. The worst part was just the stinging and the bee sting feeling of the lidocaine, and then just numbing throughout. Like that's really the worst part. They got it out super quick. I didn't even feel the pressure when she was pushing it out. So you know, I probably would have been fine and they didn't even need to like numb me. They ended up numbing me more. I probably didn't even need that, but I appreciated the fact they did because it just made me feel better. So now we're gonna head to work and I'm gonna try and work. There's a little discomfort like when I move or use my arms, so I really don't know how today is gonna go. My boss really wants me in the office, so if this is like an appearance thing where I need to like be like, hey, I was here, great, can I go now? Or if it's gonna be like a one-armed day of typing and doing nothing because I'm uncomfortable and it hurts, like it's sore. And like I said, it could be from just the lidocaine wearing off or whatever, but it's just, it's sore and uncomfortable. So I'm not super thrilled about going into the office and having to be positioned to type and work. So I don't know. I'm a little disappointed that I'm needing to be in the office today, to tell you the truth, but it is what it is. And we'll just deal with it. And then thankfully I work closer to Randy now, so if I do need anything, he's much closer. So, right? So I made it all day at work. I was definitely, okay, now it's like actually really hurting me right now. But for those of you who are curious, on Facebook or whatever, I had my Nexplanon birth control removed from my arm. We're not trying to get pregnant or anything like that, but it just was causing some side effects. I've had it for 2 years now. And basically I wanted to get it out 3 weeks after getting it, and I just haven't gotten it out. So now that I have the insurance again and I was able to find a good doctor, I finally got it out and I'm much happier with it out. But it's like, it's really sore. They numbed it all up, used a little tiny scalpel, and then pulled it out. I mean, it was super quick, super easy. I started bleeding. I mean, I have a little bit of blood. It's not super bad, but it is pretty tender, pretty sore. It's probably because of the scar tissue around it. I have, you know, extra loose skin because I got it when I was losing weight. So I was still losing weight when I got it put in. So, yeah, not pregnant, but not trying. Just trying to get a better understanding of my health, my female health, and kind of what to expect from my body now. When I was 300 pounds, I was diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is very common and with women who are obese. It also can cause obesity. So now that I've lost the weight, I really kind of want to see where my natural body is and where my hormone levels are and really where I'm at. And it wouldn't be fair to test those things if I was on hormonal birth control. So I want to be off all hormones and balance out and see where I'm at. Oh, big news here. Sorry. We're not pregnant. No babies. Just Aiden. But you never know. Something could happen. Something could change. Never know. But that's the update that we have for you today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you later, alligators. After a while, crocodiles. Bye.
Subscribe.